Yeah, good day sanibonani ninjani? My name is Mpumelelo Kamshengo Shabalala Uchago, Dongala Mavuthu Amhlophe ofise nakuba kuyena. So guys, on today's video, we are in Johannesburg, South Africa. We are in the Gauteng province, so we just spent a few days here with my brothers. I was taking them to Joburg for the first time, just to explore another province because ngiyayazi ke ngiyazi KZN. Sihlala KZN, we work in KZN, and we want to die in KZN. But then, yeah, I had to take them to another province. That's the aim, to try and teach people about different places and also to explore some of the family members, especially the young ones, to different places and just assist in opening their minds. But then, yeah, guys, we are just exploring Johannesburg today. We're gonna go to various places. Lana is Rose Bank. We are gonna be taking the city sightseeing buses. They do have them also in Cape Town. So these buses, you just book them and they take you on a tour around Johannesburg, various places, key points. So yeah, guys, do remember to like, subscribe, comment, and also ask anything regarding this trip. If you want some information, maybe if you want to visit Johannesburg, I could also plug you with various places. Also, do check the video of the apartments we are staying in that we booked. It also a great place. And yeah, I do appreciate the supports that I receive from people on YouTube and also on TikTok. But then, yeah, guys, just to speak about specifically why did I take these guys to Johannesburg, which is one of the biggest cities in South Africa, which is the richest city in Africa. Just the history nyana regarding Johannesburg, it was founded in 1886. This was also because of the outbreak or finding the gold mines, which resulted in the city being developing from a health committee and farmlands. Uh, so from 1898, the city had grew rapidly and it became the fastest growing city, especially in the southern hemisphere. We had people from go Zimbabwe, Mozambique, neighboring countries, making their way to Johannesburg to help work in the gold mines because there was a demand in high employment in the mining sector. So that's just the base of the forming of Johannesburg, which is also known as the city of gold. Abanye balibiza ngeGoli, Goli, which derives from gold. Abanye ke bathi kwantonga zaduma, kwanyama kayipheli, kuphela amazinyo endoda. Those are just some of the gassy lingos people used to describe Johannesburg, the buzzing city of South Africa, the fastest city in South Africa. So Mokuluma Gold, you speaking about a very popular place, a place that resulted in a lot of our history from apartheid. You saw Obo Soweto uprising. So when it comes to Johannesburg and the city of gold, there is a great rich history, and also being the foundation of South Africa, especially when it comes to the money sector and so on. So yeah, guys, I'm taking you to Johannesburg. This is a Rose Bank. This is just me showing you this area where we're gonna book the bus that's gonna take us on a drive around the city at various key points. We're gonna be going to some places such as Rose Bank. Around Rose Bank, we're gonna see some artwork. We're also gonna go to Gold Reef City. We're gonna spend some time at Apartheid Museum. We're gonna go back into the central business district. Siye lapha ko-Bram, go-Parktown. Ko-Bram-ke bafethu, I'm just gonna say if you are single, you want someone ozosufa silahlane wakho, do make your way to Abraham. I saw a lot of things and a lot of potential for people who are single. So never say I never plug you with anything like emhlabeni bafethu. But then, yeah, Bram. And also, we're going to make way to the presidential suburbs, Babies and Hilton. That is where President Mandela lived. That is where President Khalima Motlanthe lived. And also, Thabo Mbeki also lived there. And surprisingly, the place, they also had to mention, see the Guptas lived there in this presidential suburbs. Angazi-ke ukuthi baqondeni, but then, yeah, that's some of the presidents that have lived in this suburb, which is known as the presidential suburbs. It's a quite nice place, I must admit. Very beautiful. I'd also love to live there, except I won't be benefiting from being a president and so on. But then, yeah, what else we gonna go? Then we're gonna head back to where we are staying in Sandton, and I'm just gonna be teaching you guys about these various places. Manje, let's jump into the video. I do not know what more can I tell you about Johannesburg, because this is only part one. I also do want to do the township setup, whereby I will take you guys to Gomora, take you guys to Soweto, and just show you the different side of Ekasi, the different side of townships in Johannesburg. We also did a video where I showed you guys Ngomasho. But then, yeah, guys, when it comes to Johannesburg, this is Johannesburg. This is Rosebank currently. As you can see, the beautiful cars, the beautiful buildings. Rosebank is also a nice area, more like Cosentini. So if you want to live in Johannesburg, if you want to work in Johannesburg, you're probably going to find the nice offices and corporate spaces in these areas, such as Rosebank, Sandton, and so on. So yeah, guys, some of the downsides, because I also have to mention the downsides of living in Johannesburg. While you see this area, which is very beautiful, you're gonna see when you drive, you can go Bram Central CBD, Sia by the Constitutional Hill area. It's not quite a pleasing sight. Lapho-ke kungaku Hillbrow, where there's a lot of crime, a lot of drugs, a lot of prostitution. It's not safe also in some areas in Johannesburg. It's one of the places where you'd find that there's a lot of high crime rates, especially when it comes to hijacking, because also the borders of the neighboring countries are seducer from Johannesburg. So if you are driving cars like Hammer Hilux, cars like Hammer Paul, you are in a high risk if you live in Johannesburg when it comes to hijacking and those cars being stolen. So when it comes to crime, I bayabukisa, although they won't be Tinanda in KZN, because hayi nabo bayabukisa shame. So some of the side effects or the bad things about maybe living and working in Johannesburg, Uguti, there is a lot of high crime rates. But the positive, there is more positives, there's more job opportunities, there is more money. You could find that there's the same company in Durban. There's also the same company in Johannesburg. The one in Johannesburg would actually pay more compared to the one in Durban. So when it comes to money, Johannesburg does provide those opportunities. And also for someone who's a hustler like me, I believe Joburg is the perfect spot. If you are someone who into selling things, or someone who is into advertising things, someone who is looking to do maybe some food stores, we Silama chips and so on in townships, start gaming stores and so on. In places like Johannesburg, where there's a high population, you are going to succeed much better in these things. And also because of the drive Johannesburg has alone when it comes to entrepreneurship and hustling, it does push you to some certain extent. I've seen some people move from Durban to Johannesburg and actually do good. So those baby Daisalama Weavy, they were selling clothes and so on. The moment they move to Johannesburg, the things start working out. So the culture of helping each other develop in Johannesburg is very high. So these are just some of the benefits I'm mentioning about working and living in Johannesburg. But then, yeah, guys, we are making our way to the bus. We're going to take the bus and we're going to head to these various areas I've already mentioned that we're going to be learning about Johannesburg, taking a route, exploring this beautiful sightseeing. And also, this is also a great spot if you want to come and enjoy some lunch, dinner here. There is some nice restaurants in this block, Lane Rosebank. So yeah, if you want to book the bus, this is where you book the bus. Ngiyabona le office elibomvu lapha. I'm just gonna go there. The bus tickets cost 260 per person. Ayanyuka during isizini, and they also cheaper for students. So they do have students discounts. So if you want to maybe take this tour, you can actually go Lineros Banky, and you'll be able to book your bus tickets and you're able to enjoy the nice ride. So yeah, guys, sisisebhasini ke la bafethu. I'm just taking these pictures. We're waiting to start with our journey in exploring the lively Johannesburg. And I must admit, indeed, Johannesburg is quite beautiful. It's quite similar to Sandton, very clean, very safe. Even when you walk the street, I could take out my phone and actually take some photos. So yeah, these are my two brothers. There's also two brothers missing. One is at work, the other one is at school. So these are the
In the
two
jungle.
that I have come up with on this journey to try and maybe explore Johannesburg and learn a lot. So yeah, Buffets, you can see the prices. 295 fee. There's also the prices where it takes you to Soweto. So those are a bit expensive. I would have loved to take the trips to Soweto, but it's expensive. I believe maybe when I book a car and actually drive myself to Soweto, or even take a taxi because I want that raw experience of a Soweto. So maybe I'll take a taxi and just head into a Soweto and learn a few things, Diego Villagazi Street, and all these key points that I'd want to learn about Soweto. So yeah, Buffett, this is it.
Hello. Squash tennis karate. Wonders well sent. Yes. I'm apartment now. Siya lang pila kami na. Saan numban? Yazar hali ala ground. Wana Comel Rose. Sana kani zingine mala. Ay, sazolingisa na dito faka into nga. Ay silin mahala. Jackson the pass lang. Jike nje yabona ukuthi kuno-arts banibani la ogalari laba for art.
Gallery of art,